And welcome to Ascot Park Bowling Club here in Adelaide for the State Bowls SA State Finals mixed pairs we've got here. My co-commentator Tony Lucas, welcome aboard, mate.
Yes, g'day, Pete. How are you? Good to be here.
Absolutely. Match we've got today is Nathan Black and Kate Argent-Bowden versus Samuel Denton and Beth Quinlan. Promises to be a good match, mate.
Yes, we're a little bit late in starting, so apologies to everyone. We had two quarterfinals that went down to the last end, one into an extra end.
Extra end, yep.
Extra end. So yeah, this should be a great game. Yeah, really looking forward to it, and yeah, it's going to get cool quite quickly. So we'll see where this game goes.
So with it being a little bit cool like this, tactically you're playing a little bit shorter. What's something that can be made an advantage when it's a little bit cool like this? Yeah,
personally, I like to find the length that my partner's getting them close.
Yep.
And obviously, as the sun goes down, it's you're going to be reaching up a little bit.
Yep.
But the greens here at Ascot look like they're running beautifully.
Absolutely.
And as expected, when it cools off, they are going to slow down a bit. But this is going to be a high-quality game.
Agreed. Beth getting off to a very good start there with her first. Kate coming up with a beautiful reply.
Yeah, great start. Right in the middle of the Bowls SA emblem, which is fantastic. Looks really good on the green.
Absolutely. So you've had a lot to do with, obviously, being the women's state coach with Kate over her journey. Seems to be getting like a bottle of wine, getting better and better with age. What's her next step or next evolution for the women out there that are trying to achieve the level?
Yeah, well, she's obviously in the Jackaroos program, and that's next level for her. And yeah, she certainly developed a lot in the last 12, 18 months. She had a super series over in Perth at the Nationals.
Yep.
And yeah, I think if she can keep her nose to the grindstone, she's a good chance to advance her career into the Jackaroos, definitely.
Absolutely. Both leads there, obviously, within a very, very close proximity to the Jack right from the get-go. So Skip's got a bit of work to do to get in there, don't they? Yeah, well, as a skipper, you've got to lead doing that, and this 4 bowls within that. So if that's any indication of what's coming, we're in for a very tight game. We certainly are. Just for the viewers out there, Nathan Black and Kate Argent-Bowden are using aerodynamics. Samuel's using the Taylor's GTRs and Beth using the Henselite XGs. Not a bad first bowl there from Samuel.
Yeah, it's a bit unusual for me today. I mean, I was fortunate enough to coach Sam in my early days as the men's development coach.
Yes.
Did a few trips to Mildura. And had played in a premiership at West Lakes with Sam as well.
Yep.
And now I've got the job of trying to nurture Kate through the program and hopefully get her into the Jackaroos at some point.
Absolutely. Nathan obviously with a little touch of the kitty there, changing the head up.
For the viewers at home, Nathan and Kate are wearing shorts and short sleeves. I can assure you that I don't think that'll be on very long. That's a great shot by Nathan.
Very
it's
good.
Unfortunate, but yeah, we've only got 2 bowls outside the emblem there, Pete.
We're if this we might be going to extra ends here in this game if this keeps up. That's for sure.
Yeah, so the other semi-final is over on the other side of this green, and we've got Kylie Day and Brenton Brown versus Hanneke Booth and Stewie Forbes, who unfortunately missed out on the singles, but is obviously in good form and is at the pointy end of another state event.
And their semi-final was the one that went to extra ends and
yeah,
held us up a little bit, but it was exciting.
It was unreal. They were holding game, and Michael Davis from Edithburgh played a weighted shot and all the bowls went out and ended up being a draw. So had to go to extra end and just got the jack down before the bell rang. So that was quite exciting.
Spoke with Stewie just after that game there. He said the driving was exceptional in that game, and every time he needed to come up, he came up clutch. So great respect, obviously, shown to his opponent in that game there. Yeah. And it's continued, mate. It's still within the logo.
Yeah, it had a little bit to do with Beth Quinlan over the journey too. She skippered a rink over in the Nationals over in Perth, and if I'm not mistaken, I think she went through undefeated for the whole series, which is fabulous for her, and very steady bowler in her own right.
Absolutely.
So Kate's looking to land that green bowl.
Not too far away here, mate.
Yeah.
Bit of weight.
Yeah, I saw the grimace as she let it go, so that was generally the indication that she wasn't happy with it. Seen that a lot of the times, Pete. A lot of times.
Yes. I think we've all been there at some stage.
Some of us more often than others,
yes.
Pete.
Yeah. So obviously Nathan and Kate, the dynamic duo, probably can call that young up-and-coming stars, finding themselves at the pointy end of another event, complement each other quite well.
Yeah, it's interesting that they've got to play with each other at Holdfast Bay. I think that's been good for Kate to come down from Angaston, a very successful club in its own right.
Yes.
And, yeah, as it's turned out, I've actually led against her in a couple of P1 games this year.
Yep.
Yes, it's. I was happy to break even, or maybe just not quite get to her. But yeah, she's very steady, and yeah, it's been good for both of them actually. And yeah, Nathan always tough to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing how our bowls journeys sort of change. I've played in a premiership with Nathan as well.
Yes.
This is a fair shot here.
Yep. That's a beauty.
That's a ripper shot. Unfortunate
He's
result.
given away. Yep.
He's bounced off the back one.
Samuel coming in up and having a look at the head. I think that's probably a good idea. This is a non-timed match as well, so it can take a little bit more time.
Yes, if we get 15 ends of this, it's going to be very, very good. I don't know if we should run a sweep about when they're going to put a jacket on.
Yeah, that's the 10-minute mark, the 15-minute mark.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put a jacket over my legs as we speak.
Good call. So what will Samuel be looking to do here? Will he look to not fatten it up too much?
Yeah, well, look, he's covered at the back. I'll wait till we get another look from the other side.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like he's just trying to get into this pocket here, and he's played that really well.
Very, very well.
Yeah, so Nathan, it's a bit of a challenge for him here. He could probably go forehand and turn his bowl onto the jack, but there's a bit of danger involved. So it'll be interesting to see what he plays here.
You'd be pretty happy with a head like that, wouldn't you, as a skip?
Yeah, look, there's a little bit of danger whatever he plays here, but...
Yep. And we must mention, obviously, Nathan's exploits through the Jackaroos and winning junior titles. And
and the world titles,
under
25.
Exactly right. So, that needs to be acknowledged. Easy got past.
That was a very good attempt. Very good attempt.
And just the one.
Well, that's one of 15, and let's hope they're all like that. Yeah, lot to like about Best Delivery. It's really, really steady. Really, really steady, and it's a cracker start.
Forget about the live, forget about golf. This is where it's at right here, right now, isn't it? It's tight, it's close, and we're only 2 ends in.
Yeah, I actually headed down to see my mother this morning, who lives down that side of town, and it was amazing how much traffic there was, and it took me a little while to realise why it was like that.
Yep. Maybe that little bit of dampness just starting to creep in. Kate just dropping a touch short.
Yeah, Best played beautiful weight on both of those.
Good correction there from Kate. Yeah, would have liked it a touch tighter, but still in a good spot.
I can assure the viewers at home that it's actually getting quite dark here, and it's going to get a little bit uncomfortable as the night goes on, but yeah, we need to adapt to the conditions, whatever they bring. Very good speed. Kate's clapping this one in, and it's a great bowl.
That is a beauty.
It's a good shot.
Shot of the day contender right there. Even though we've already had an end where there's been about 12 shots of the day contenders. Sam looking to work off of Kate's bowl there. Just a little bit heavy, but in a good spot.
Real good spot. And it's a very good afternoon to Paul Davies. I don't know which part of the world you're in, mate, but it's good to see you on board. And there's another cracking shot from Nathan.
2 from 2 there from Nathan. Absolutely perfect weight. Will Beth need to change too much here from her first 2 bowls because her weight was reasonable? I know Nathan's moved the kitty a little bit.
She's done exactly what's needed, just keeping her bowl on and just giving it a little chance. Yeah, so Nathan's called for Kate to move that, take that shot away. Very good call. She's played it very, very well. A little touch on Jack here, and that's unfortunate, but that's okay.
It's like most games, you know, as a team, you really want that kitty to be moving around as much as possible, don't you?
Yeah.
Just keep changing it, keep moving it around.
Absolutely, and my early days, it was always drilled into me that move the jack as often as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go one down, well, so be it. But get the jack moving all the time. I use this example a lot, but some years ago when Bushy Les Carter was in charge of the men,
Mm-hmm.
did some stats over in Moama about how many times the jack was moving, and it was just incredible.
Yep.
That zigzagging jacks down the green at Moama was just amazing.
It's something that's not really talked about in the game too much, is it? It's
No.
Get to the jack, draw to the jack, but the ultimate goal is to try and move it, isn't it?
Move it, yep. And the example that I tend to use a lot is that if you've got somebody in your opposition that's bowling exceptionally well, the best way to try and get them off that is to get the jack off the line.
Yep.
And adjust the weight, make them adjust their weight in their line.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what was sort of encouraged of me when I first started, that you've got to try and get the jack moving all the time.
Yep. Might have made that 2, I think. Hard to see from our commentary angle, but hello to Margaret and Diana. Simon's watching as well. Paul Davies is in San Diego, California, about 7 hours.
Yeah, how's that pink shirt going, mate? I hope it's getting a fair workout. Goes with your surfboard.
Well, Nathan's first 2 bowls changing the head beautifully. A little bit unlucky to have that kitty move. Beautiful weight.
Green's just starting to cool off.
Yep.
It's almost instant. That sun's gone behind the clouds, and just got to give it just that little bit more.
Nathan looking for a small adjustment on his last bowl with a little bit of weight.
Yeah, look, he gets to this one and he touches the jack. It could be 2. Oh, he's played it well. Is it? No, it's just out, I think. Didn't fall back. You might be right, Peter. It might be 2 with that front.
Yeah. Okay, just putting a measure on that one, just to make sure. That's 2. It's 3-0 to Samuel and Beth.
Yeah, good solid start by both teams.
Very handy start there from Beth. How handy is it having your lead, on the mat every couple of ends just to set your length and get you set up?
Yeah, well, it is ultimately a team game, but generally if you get there first, just that little bit more pressure on your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And both perfect line on both those bowls. But just with the cooler weather, it's just starting to take the sting out of the green a little bit.
Yep.
It's a very good correction here from Beth.
Fantastic correction. Blackie's interested in this one, and for good reason.
Yep, good shot.
Very good shot. Very good reply.
Yep, all 4 bowls on the line. Everyone at home, there's not a breath of wind here tonight, so conditions, a little bit sluggish on the green, but generally very, very good.
Yep. Dream start for Beth and Sam against some pretty good opposition.
Yeah, I mean, they're on their home green. You'd like to think there's a small advantage there for them.
Yes.
And the weight control's been very good from all players so far. Been real good.
Holds on, it's going to be a beauty. Ballot. So with Sam obviously just bumping into Kate's bowl there on his first bowl, opens up the opportunity now.
Sam will be Sam will be looking to bump it.
Yep.
Best indicating he's not quite wide enough. That's a fair shot. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant shot.
Shot of the day. Contender right there for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I don't know.
Kate indicating it's a split decision.
Yeah, got some good communication there. Yeah, he's given this a really good chance. It's going to get down. Oh, it's a fair shot here.
What a great reply.
That's brilliant. That is a brilliant shot. 2 brilliant shots, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that'll definitely be one to Nathan Black and Kate.
Not sure what the percentage is, Pete, but the percentage of loose bowls is very, very low at the moment. And that's something you'd expect at the pointy end of the tournament.
Absolutely. I don't think we've had a bowl outside, 2 foot at the moment?
No, it's been pretty good.
It has.
You sure about that, Corey Hicks?
Yes, I was just about to say that exactly. Welcome, Laney and Pete Lucat.
Yeah, Beth just playing the weight to turn that one on its wheels. Can get a good result there. Push the green in through the jack.
So Blackie obviously calling for this just a touch wider and a little bit deeper. Is he just trying to cover that slightly wider bowl of Sam's in case he pushes it through the hole?
Yeah, that's pretty well perfect. So the weight that Beth plays, she's trying to turn that green through the jack.
Yep.
And she gets it right. She's probably 2 or 3 if it comes with it.
Yep.
Expect her to correct here.
Not far away.
She's played it pretty well. Depends what angle she gets it. Oh, that's perfect.
That is
that's
a beautiful shot.
That's a beautiful shot.
Beth with her own shot of the day contender right there. With Kate putting her first bowl just almost back on the tee for this kind of shot will assist her.
See what happens here. Okay, well that's possibly 3 now to Sam and Beth, depending how far that came up. I'm pretty sure that Nathan might be loosening the shoulders here a little bit.
I would think so.
Sometimes they end up walking, and so, yeah.
There's in chow to Mr. Paul Sunman. Good to see you watching, mate. Hope you're well.
Yeah, it's been a bit blurry, so I haven't been. Yeah. Ready, Simon? Go, Simon. Okay. Yep.
Is there any danger here for Sam?
Look, I don't know about you, Pete, but I'd be fairly happy with that setup. So Beth's looking for where the jack's possibly going to go and not make it any bigger for Nathan. Yeah, looking at the angle, it's quite possibly going to go all the way back, and then depending on blue onto green.
Yep.
Nathan does play an unexpected shot at times, but that's why he's so good, because he sees things differently than most people.
Yep.
But I'd expect he won't be short with this one.
Controlled weight.
Yep, it's onto green.
Oh,
It's a very good attempt. Very good shot.
he does have the benefit of last bowl here, so
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he's only missed that by a whisker. And
Yes.
he's a bit cross with himself.
absolutely.
Nathan.
And again, it probably just shows you the form that these guys are in. Obviously, in the deep end of the tournament, that was just beautifully controlled weight, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think he was just looking for a little bit more of an edge. He
Yeah.
spit the jack, but he's probably played it too good, to be honest.
Just trying to get some scores from that other semi-final for the listeners out there. We're a fair way away from that final at the moment. I almost need binoculars to see the scoreboard.
Yeah, Nathan's looking at the angle for a similar shot to what he played on his last bowl.
Could potentially squirt the jack through the hole there.
Yeah, he's seeing that.
Yep.
Angle off that green one through. If he gets both bowls.
Yep.
It's one of those that could rattle, but we'll see what happens. Similar speed to his last one.
He's got one out.
Yep. Yep. From where that was to 3 down to 1 down. That's a good result. So that makes it 4-0.
After 3 ends.
After 3 ends, yeah. Well, Pete, we've got 12 ends of this to go. Fantastic.
I'm absolutely loving every minute of it at the moment.
Yeah.
Not playing enough bowls this year.
Yeah.
It's just good to watch good bowls, isn't it?
And once again, a similar length. Yeah, even already, I mean, 4-0, the score doesn't really reflect how tight it's been.
Well, I think N1, a bit unlucky with the kitty moving just in the wrong direction. Kate, a little bit of a grimace there, not sure.
Yeah, she's crossed with herself because she knew she was a little bit heavy, but it's not that bad in the
No.
end.
So from a coaching point of view, I'll pick your brain here while question without notice. From a coaching point of view, you're looking at the positives of a bowl like that rather than, you know, she's obviously upset by not being on the jack, which Beth just corrected beautifully there.
Yeah, generally I like to see the bowls arriving and just going past. And if they get the jack, that's great. But if not, we're in the zone in the catching position. That's what I generally like to see.
Yes.
The other thing that I look for when I'm watching bowls is where the bowls actually finish close to the centre line.
Yes.
I like to actually do a drill where you put a mat either side of the number, 2 mats, one either side of the number, and try and practice that your bowl doesn't go outside of that channel.
Mm-hmm.
And generally when I'm watching bowls, that's what I like to see, is the bowl staying in that channel all the time.
Yep. And Kate obviously correcting very, very nicely as we saw.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is a game of correction, and that's the trick. If you can play not a bad one and then play a good one, well, you're well in it.
Brandon. Go Brandon. Simon.
Samuel obviously looking to get to Kate's last bowl or better.
Yeah, once again, it's a good setup by the leads as well. 2 behind, 2 on it. And it's a good even tussle up the front at the moment, for sure.
Nathan just...
That's a fair shot.
Well, now his bowl's obviously ended in a very, very good spot.
And that just sort of confirms what I'm saying. Like Nathan just plays really good weight where his bowl, if it misses, it's not wasted.
Yep.
He's done that for a long time.
Yep.
And that's what makes him so good. And if he doesn't get what he wants, he's always there for another crack at it.
So what will he be looking to do here? Forehand and move the kitty over to his last bowl, or does he try and stay on the backhand and tuck that in?
Oh, there's your answer. He's going forehand.
Yep.
Forehand, probably try and lay that bowl down.
Yep.
Get in there, get in on the front of it, or try and lay the shot bowl down. And he's just under the white, just a little bit under that side. It's made it a little bit harder for Sam now. Yeah, I mean, I think the green's slowing down before our very eyes here, Pete. It's it's probably 14-ish at the moment, 14. But I think it's going to be a fair bit less than that in the next half hour or so. So it's going to be who can adjust the quickest and get their bowls up past. And game style sort of changes a little bit when the green slows.
And there's no panic, obviously, from Nathan and Kate at the moment. No. You know, 3 ends in and it's 4-0. And as you've seen on the live screen and obviously live here, the bowls have sort of been in the right spot most of the time for all of the players.
Big sigh from Kate.
But a very clear and concise call from Nathan, which is very important. No.
Yeah, ideally lay the bowl down, grab the jack back to Nathan's catcher.
Yep.
So I think Beth might go backhand here and try and turn the front one through the jack. No, doesn't like it.
Nope. Her weight was good for it.
Yeah.
Just the line. Still not wasted back there, though.
No. Yeah, I've spoken to Steve Glasson over my journey about, as a coach, you sort of look at the head and it's really challenging. This is a good shot.
What a great correction.
Oh. And I find that I play everybody's shot in my head.
Yes.
And it actually gets exhausting. End of the day, especially at the Nationals, I sit there at the end of the day and I go,
Yep.
Sometimes you get the same thought process and other times you don't. But as you would know, everybody sees the game very, very differently.
What sets some of those top players apart from your average bowler, your sort of club bowler?
Oh, I just think it's the anticipation of what they know the opposition is trying to do.
Yeah.
I call it proactive bowls.
Yep.
And generally, when you drop a number, you've been reactive.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't sort of been on the front foot.
Yep.
Moving the jack, we sort of discussed that. When I see numbers, it's because you haven't moved the jack or you haven't seen the danger. But I think generally the top players, it's because they see what's coming a long time before it actually happens.
Yep. And you know, your average club player, would they cover maybe a bit too early rather than attack the head a little bit?
Yeah, I think generally a lot of people they've got shot, they're very scared to give it away.
Mm-hmm.
But by giving it away, sometimes you're stopping the opposition from getting a big number.
Yep.
So I say to the state girls at times that if you're holding and you play the opposition shot and you go one down, I'm actually happy with that. When the opposition's got a chance to drop to get a big number,
Yes.
you've actually made it harder for them to get it. They might get one, but it's a fair shot.
Very good from Nathan there.
Once again, good weight again. And that's just my philosophy, Pete. And
Yep.
that's just something that, I'm not saying I'm right, but that's just something that I've believed in and I've learnt.
And that's the difference between a club player and you know, state player or upper Premier League player, that you do see them take their time a little bit more and look for some of those dangers, but like you said, play the shot, their shot, take that away from them. So very important. Samuel with a little bit of extra weight there. He has done...
Ooh, that's a bit of a result, but I think he's still going to be 1 down, 2 down, maybe.
Nathan just coming and checking the head, seeing where there's potential to make a number here. Bit of a smile from Sam there. He was looking a little bit worried, but when he got a little bit closer, there was a bit of a smile.
Yeah, look, he's got the back. He's got the back. But anyway. I reckon, he's squinting. Nathan's squinting.
He's not 100% sure. It's not going to get back. How important is it, you know, in a pairs, that you have a good partner that can make you laugh when it potentially could have gone quite wrong there, but it worked out okay?
Yeah. No, they're on the board here.
They are.
Yeah, look, I'm a great believer that you play your best bowls when you're relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do at times because we're all competitive at the end of the day.
Kate's.
I've had the privilege of leading for Nathan Pedersen this year in pennant games.
Yes.
And, some games I've gone home just can't believe how much my jaw hurts from the laughing. But he's a good man to play for, Nathan.
Not sure whether that was a 1 or a 2 on the last end. We'll have a look at the scoreboard in a minute and check that up. But Brenton Brown and Kylie Day are currently leading 3-0 over on that second rink early on. And the lights have just come on here at Ascot Park. If you're in the area, come down, have a drink. Sure that I can see the bar's still open over there.
Yeah, Beth thought she'd overplayed that by a lot, but it wasn't that far after all that. Yeah, it's just got that feeling about it now that you feel like you're flying through, but bowls are starting to pull up.
Mm-hmm. And especially in that area of the green where it is a little bit flatter.
Yeah, a little bit worn just there. Yeah, 2 good bowls by Kate. Both on good line. Yeah, hi Judy. I'm pretty sure that they're 3-0 down at the moment after, I think, 4 ends. Bit hard to see the scoreboard from here. That's a good correction by Beth. Once again, 4 bowls on perfect line. It's a good sider for Nathan. Yeah, good shot by Sam. That's 2. It's giving Nathan a little bit of a visual of what's in front of him there.
So far, I reckon I've lost the pull on whether they're going to put jumpers and pants on. Kate and Nathan are still rocking the shorts and the short sleeves.
Yeah, Nathan amazes me. It can be 40 degrees and he won't wear a hat. It can be 5 degrees and he won't put on a jumper.
Yep.
We were young once, Pete.
Very true.
I remember a time when I first started work, we used to see who could get the most sunburnt. Working outside, no shirts on, no hats. I look back on those days now and think that was a silly thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
So, really, so far, it's been a bit of a battle of the leads, hasn't it?
Yes, it's been set up really nicely. The first 4 bowls have been generally very good.
Mm.
Yeah, so we're just going to play through that front swirl bowl of Kate's. And she's pretty close. Yeah, that's good. That's real good.
Very good. Would she be worried a little bit about pushing one of Sam's bowls the deepest at this stage?
They definitely need another one in there because Nathan's got a chance to land that bowl for 4 or 5. Yeah, but if he gets the shot bowl back and stays, he's definitely 5.
Yep.
And I don't think he's going to play the weight to get the jack back far enough to be 1 down. So
Yep.
be interesting to see his choice of shot here.
Will Sam be looking at, depending on what Nathan does here, obviously, but will he be looking to move that kitty back as far as possible?
I think he'd be trying really hard to get another one in there.
Mm.
Yep, here we go. So he's going to backhand with a yard, just try to sit the shot bowl fat. I think that's what he's going to play.
He likes it. Oh.
Sam's got a decision to make here. Does he go forehand and be a little bit defensive, or does he try and get in that hole that Nathan's trying to get up into there? He's decided to go backhand. Just trying to get into that little gap.
Right. Now, Nathan has a chance here.
It's all in his favour right now. All in his favour. He backhand and the bowl. He's got protection at the back.
Yep.
And Jack spits out. He's on that side. Chance for a nice big conversion here for Nathan.
And a bit of confidence as well, you know. The first couple ends were tight and a bit unlucky.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity for him. Oh, he looks a bit wide with that weight. Oh. Yep. Interesting to see if Sam wants to play one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he thinks he can get around that front one, so... There's a little bit of danger, but he's thinking about it.
It's not too much that can go really wrong here. Not massively.
Yeah,
if he's wide enough.
If he just skirts that front one, he's two, but he obviously doesn't want to bump it up. So
Yep.
I like his confidence in playing it, though.
Yep.
But there's the little gremlin in his head going, I'm not really going to play this with too much weight.
And that one was 1 to Beth and Sam. That makes it 5-1.
5-1 after 5. So total of 6 shots over 5 ends. So, yes, very, very tight.
Beth once again almost staying to a reasonably same length, not trying to change too much.
Yeah, it's don't know if it's a coincidence, but she's going from the Ascot
logo
to the Ascot Lions logo. Hey, nothing like some free advertising.
Absolutely. Yeah, and once again, great leading from both Beth and Kate, but Beth really coming up at the moment with the shot.
Good speed. Very good.
Okay, just looking upwards to see the additional cloud cover that's just come over.
Two cracker bowls from Beth.
So I know we're only 4 or 5 ends in here. If Kate gets the mat back, do they look to just change it up a little bit this early in the game?
Yeah. I think they're just getting shadowed a little bit with the first 4 bowls. But, Nathan, knowing Kate and Nathan over their journey, I'm pretty sure they're going to go real short.
Yep.
try and get more around it. But I'm only guessing.
Yep.
I'll probably go ditch to ditch after I've said that. But Kate generally likes short to the tee.
Yes.
She did that with a lot of success over in the Nationals last year.
Mm-hmm.
Did it really well. Like,
Cracking first bowl there from Sam.
very good. Yeah, and there's that shot. Got the jack off the line, made it a little bit harder to get to.
Mm-hmm. Sam with a small correction on his first, and he's played it pretty well. Two good bowls there from Sam. Kate's got the jacket on.
Oh,
She's got the jacket on.
There it is.
Whoever had the about the 30-minute mark, you would have been on the money.
Yeah, well, I've been up to Anguston a few times, and it's not the warmest place in the world.
No.
So. They're just not quite getting back on that side now. They're just sort of hanging there a bit.
But again, weight was beautiful.
Yeah. Have you got a score from the other game, mate? I can't see the board from here.
Yep, no, I'm just obstructed a little bit at the moment, but I will see if we can get an update.
Shake his head.
What's Kate's options here?
Yeah, Nathan's
Stay on the forehand and
looking up the middle to on the backhand for the green bowls,
Mhm.
or it's a forehand trying to grab the jack.
Yep,
And it looks like she's going to play fairly solid here. I'm not sure if is she forehand or backhand.
backhand. I know my forehand.
Forehand on this side.
No.
Yep, must be enough that room to get to him.
Score over on that other rink to Kylie Day and Brenton Brown is 5-0 after 4 ends. So tight, one shot basically an end. Now does Nathan call Kate to go again here?
Oh, I would think so. Let her make her correction.
Mm-hmm. She's watching it intently.
She's close.
Got it. Oh, bad luck.
Yeah, I mean, to get both bowls clean, it's a fairly solid number.
Mm.
Yeah, So Sam will be looking to get another one there and touch the jack in the corner. He's a little bit vulnerable if Nathan happens to get both bowls. So another one in there is going to be very handy. Yeah, and it's a good shot. That's a real good shot.
Does that change Nathan's thinking a little bit on that? When it, he called obviously Kate with a little bit of weight. Sam's last bowl's sort of now in the mix.
Yeah, that last bowl of Sam's has protected and dropped in the number.
Yep.
So it may change it, but if he gets both bowls, he's only one down anyway. So looks like he's going to go for it here. Yep.
Controlled weight. Ooh.
He showed his hand what he's going to do, so now it's up to Sam whether he's going to try and change what's there or he's just going to go to the back and try and protect it. And sometimes in a situation you back yourself and you draw another one, and it puts the pressure on the other skipper, which he's done here. So that's 2 good bowls by Sam. Now is that in? It's hard from this angle to tell.
If you're confident to fire, I'm happy to back. Up to you.
Yeah, if that's 4, you'd think that Nathan's going to draw this now.
Yep.
I think it's definitely 3, Pete.
Yep, I agree. Nathan obviously going from the drive to draw.
Might get a result here.
A little piece of that.
Oh, well, that's...
Maybe cut it back to 2.
Yep.
2.
2.
Seven 2 after 6 ends.
After 6, yep. 7-2 after 6. Yeah, once again, that sort of came about. Sam, his first one, getting the jack off the line and getting it in behind the pack a little bit. Yeah, best on the logo again, Pete.
I think it's a pre-planned.
Yeah, and going on what you said earlier, I'm pretty sure that if Nathan and Kate get them at it, there's going to be a significant change.
I think it's the time, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they're not playing badly. It's just the game's just sort of swinging towards Sam and Beth at the moment.
Yes.
And this is another cracking start from Beth. Yeah, she's been really, really steady.
And Shane listening, asking what's the weather like here. It's a bit overcast, but it's definitely cold. And Kate's taking the jacket off. So.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the short sleeves.
Yes. Great reply.
Yeah, good shot. Real good. Yeah, the look on Kate's face, she thought she was quick there.
Mm.
It's fair to say, Pete, it's a very high standard game at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been really good.
I mean, this really could have been a final, like grand final.
Yep. Yeah.
Beth absolutely bowling beautifully up front.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty evenly matched up the front there. I think Beth's just shadowing Kate a little bit at the moment, but one thing I know about Kate, she's no quitter.
Mm-hmm. Determined is probably the word.
Yes, definitely.
She's not too far away here. It's just got to get back.
That's 4 very, very good lead bowls. And she's not happy with those, but...
I'd be pretty happy with those if I was putting them down at the moment.
Yeah, no, just really good weight on all 4 bowls, and good line. That's what the game's all about. So. once again, Sam will be trying to get to the bowl, just touch the jack, just change up how it looks. And he's played a cracker.
Not too far away.
Played a cracker.
Sam's last couple of ends have been very good, haven't they?
Yeah.
He's moved the kitty a couple of times. He's drew to sort of get in Nathan's way a little bit. And has been thereabouts almost right from the get-go.
Yep. Nathan just having to play a little bit better bowl, and this one's not far away. Well, that's a good shot. Yes. Yeah, it's just a really good tight tussle across all four players.
Mm. Sam looked a little tighter on this one, but it's not too far off the line.
Yeah, Nathan's debating whether to play through his last bowl or go the other hand and try and get to it. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go the other hand and swing around the other side. It's pretty close here, I think, Pete.
Going to get back enough in time.
Very good weight once again.
Yep.
Yep. That's
and it's ended in a very good spot too, hasn't
yeah.
it?
So it's one of those again where there's one in there that's really hard to get at, and Nathan and Kate have got pretty well 2 or 3 after that. So yeah, some games are like that. The opposition just gets one there, and it's really hard to get it.
There's one in every crowd.
Yes, we just got a thumbs up from Andrew
Smithy.
Smith, who
Yep.
was here on the commentary yesterday, and on my way here today, Pete, I thought I've got some big shoes to fill after his huge effort yesterday. And this is a cracker shot here.
Oh,
It's an unfortunate result.
It is.
But that's one of those that I was talking about earlier, that
yep.
if you don't do it first, they're probably going to do it. Yeah, Sam's happy with that.
And, you know, Kate and Nathan obviously a little bit of unlucky in the first couple of ends where the kitty moved to the opposition bowls. In this case,
Correct.
Beth's just moved the kitty a little bit to Nathan and Kate's bowls. So
Yeah, well, I've got a saying that I was given a long, long time ago. It's, the more bowls in the head, the luckier you get. And I still stand by that today. You know, it's if you've got more bowls there than your opposition, the chances of getting it are higher. That's
Yes.
just common sense. But so we've got Kate out there thinking that's where the jack's going to end up, and looking at this angle
It'll
from
squeeze.
here, it'll squeeze out there.
yes.
Yeah, Sam can still get to it here and spit it out about 2 feet. Once again, Peter, I've got to stop looking at the game as how what I would play.
Yep.
Because
No, it's good insight. I mean, you know, because I'm thinking one thing, you're thinking another. It's good to get a different point of view.
yeah, I'll give you another one of my sayings, Pete.
No, keep them coming, mate.
You can play the wrong shot, but as long as you get the right,
Right result.
it's okay.
Yep. I like it.
Yeah, no, I've got lots of those, mate. Yeah, ask anyone that's been to one of my coaching clinics.
Yes.
Probably sick of hearing it by now.
Nah, it's all good. The way Beth's been playing so far, I'd say she's not going to be too far away.
She's
Just a little bit narrow. I put the mocker on her.
yeah.
I called it a bit too early.
Yeah. Yeah, so Nathan's anticipating now the jack's going to spit there, and he's going to make Sam play out and see if he can get it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a hard shot, but if Sam plays good weight, he's probably at worst going to be only one down. Yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah, that's a good shot from Kate.
This is important, obviously, Nathan and Kate being down. There hasn't been too many questions asked of Sam so far.
No.
He's drawn very, very well. His front end has obviously set him up beautifully as well. and as a combination, they've worked very well. Now, the question's being asked, isn't it?
Yeah, so Sam, the decision he has to make here now, if he's going to go on that forehand, he has to go enough to get the jack out of bounds. If he's going to do that. If he's going to play solid, he's going to have to play fairly solid to make sure the jack's going to go out. Otherwise, he's going to be 2 or 3 down on that side. Yeah, he's just played reaching weight.
There's GTR's just a little bit of late swing.
Oh, I like where that one's gone. That one's a fortunate spot where that's finished, and that might encourage him with his next one
to go with a little bit of extra weight. Yeah. Looks like the scoring at the bottom of the screen is out of order at the moment, but we can say that Kylie Day and Brenton Brown were leading 5-0 after 4 ends. It's now 6-3, sorry, after 6 ends to Kylie and Brenton. We'll try and rectify that score at the bottom of the screen as much as, or as quickly as possible.
So Nathan's put it out there, anticipating that Sam is going to get this, but didn't want to make it any fatter. So it's still quite a difficult shot. Looks a little bit quicker than the last one.
Is it going to hold long enough though?
Just going to duck under the line. That's 2 to Nathan and
2 to Nathan and Kate.
And a little discussion here, and I'd anticipate, knowing them as I do, that I reckon we might be going a bit shorter.
7-4 after 7 ends.
Correct. It looks like Kate's going to go right back. And I'll take a guess here that's going to be short in the middle. But then again, when Nathan's standing, it might be ditch to ditch. There we go, it might surprise me. Yep, they've decided to go longer than what they've been playing.
In all fairness, you had a 50-50 chance of that. You did call it shorter.
And unfortunately, one of my pet hates, as I'm sure it might be yours, Pete,
yes.
You're a little bit behind the game. You get a chance to change the length.
And the lead puts it into the well.
Into the well.
Yep.
And, yeah, that's an unfortunate thing that's just happened.
And Beth almost going from the Ascot logo to the Ascot logo again. Pretty close.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised they went ditch to ditch there. But as you said, Peter, I had a 50-50 chance.
Did.
But generally, when Kate's not skipping, but I'm pretty sure if Kate was skipping, that would have been a real short one.
Yep.
But there you go. She's probably forgiven now after that first bowl. Yeah, so that last end, Nathan and Kate just got a little bit of fortune, but they had bowls there, and certainly got them back in it now. 7-4 after 7. I mean, 11 shots over 7 ends. That's extremely tight.
Simon letting Kate know that she's forgotten to roll or practice rolling the jack. That's a good one.
Yeah, she might need a new coach, Simon.
A very good reply here from Beth. And again, just a little unlucky.
Yeah, but once again, 2 very good bowls.
And that kitty moving again, like
Yeah.
we've talked about.
Yeah. Yeah, look, despite it being cold, the conditions are really good. Shall we take a punt that Nathan's not even going to put a jacket on, mate? It's not looking promising.
Beer at the bar afterwards, maybe. I think you might be right. Stewie and Hanek are over on the second rink with a little bit of a slow start, but making a bit of a comeback now.
Yeah.
They were one of the teams that obviously was in that extra end in the last game and almost rolled straight off of that green and onto this one and into their next game. So
Yeah, Stewie's had a big couple of days, and yeah, good on him. He's at the pointy end of the singles and now in the mixed pairs. And
another good bowl there from Nathan. Changing it again.
yeah, the rub of the green's just sort of gone the other way
I was
now.
just thinking the same thing.
Just a little bit.
Mm.
Not much in it though. And a little bit of pressure, you start just playing a little bit more weight, just looking for a result.
Yeah, early on, obviously, Nathan and Kate moving the kitty a little bit and just a little bit unlucky with a little bit of that. And now it's Sam's and Beth's turn to have a little bit of unluckiness when it comes to the where the kitty's moving around to. But still a long way to go in this game here. And you're dead right there, Andrew, that Stewie's playing in the fours again tomorrow. Hopefully he's leased a property down here for the week, playing a lot of bowls.
It's a fair drive home from here to Newry.
Newry.
Yeah. And a shout out to Matthew Short. I saw his name come up earlier from Angaston. Very good player in his own right, Matthew, and a very, very good manufacturing jeweller. And that's a good shot.
Kate looking to land that last bowl of Beth's.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. And that little touch on the jack would be ideal here.
Yep. Tuck it away, hide it.
Oh, I like the speed of that. Yeah, so we're just going to arrive up here, Beth, and try and get the jack and land into that. Yeah, it's on a good path.
Turn it over.
Well, that's locked that in now, so... I still think Nathan will try and
Squeeze it
just
through,
try and
yep.
Just get to that bowl, touch the jack. All these country people with short sleeves and shorts on, mate. I'm starting to think we're a little bit soft down here in the city.
We potentially could be. A very good bowl here from Nathan once again.
Oh, that's a very good shot. And we're hoping for aero flop, 4 down.
So Sam here will be looking just to arrive, almost play Nathan's shot to a certain degree.
Yeah, I mean, his bowl, the best bowl's pretty well locked there now. Well, Nathan plays a biggie here. He can be 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it's game on, halfway mark. Got to say, the players have adjusted to the speed of the green very, very well.
Yep.
Like it's very evident just sitting here that it's definitely slowing up, and that's just normal, but they've definitely adjusted really well. Okay.
It's got to get down. Just a little bit weighty.
Yeah, just holding its line there. Well, it's game on, Pete. It's 1 or 2. Looks like 2 from this angle, but we'll have a little look.
No, T to T again, I think.
Didn't see the signal. Did you see 1 or 2?
No, I didn't.
That was 2.
7-6. It's game on now. After 8 ends.
Kate's nosed the jack here. Brilliant.
It gives you a little bit of confidence. Obviously, last time you put the kitty in the well, but this time, you know, the plan was to go a little bit longer, and then bang, nails the kitty right from the get-go.
Yeah, the jack roll was a little bit more precise this time.
Yep.
All right, so Beth's gone to where the jack's been on that logo. So I reckon that's the first loose one from Beth.
It's only taken 8 ends, mate.
Yeah.
Only taken 8 ends.
Yeah. And as your opposition leader, you really want to get another one right there now.
Yep.
Kate's played 2 crackers. Yeah, brilliant bowls from Kate.
Nathan's rubbing his hands together, licking his lips a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's cold. He was just happy with us.
Good call.
I don't think he's cold.
No, I don't.
This is a good correction from Beth.
Very good correction.
So, yeah, well, that's given something for Sam to work with, but 2 very good bowls from Kate. Nailed it with the first one and backed it up with the second one.
And as we talked about earlier, you know, there was no need to panic from Kate and Nathan, obviously being down 4-0 at one stage, and getting, you know, that opportunity to get on the mat and pick their length just has thrown Beth off on her first one, but corrected beautifully on her second one. Tracking reasonably well here again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's put the pressure on right away. And yeah, Sam just arriving up on his forehand.
Nathan and Kate just asking a few questions here now, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, they're certainly rolling at the moment, that's for sure. Yeah.
He's not too far off here.
What's the dummy out there now, Jack? Quiet.
This is nearly time for Sam to loosen up the shoulders here a bit. Nathan, I'm looking to land in there again or go to the back.
I reckon he'd be looking to land Sam's last bowl.
Yeah, if he misses, he can go go around the back, which, I mean, Sam's pretty well forced to play fairly solid weight now.
Yep. Turn his over, move the kitty just a little bit. Nope.
Yeah, Sam's just a little bit unsure. He's going down and have a little look. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I guess his decision here is, does he go fairly solid at it, or does he just reach up on that forehand and try and get that one on its wheels into there somewhere?
We've got a score update over on the other green. It's 8-4 to Day and Brenton Brown, and that's after 8 ends.
Yeah, Sam looks like he's going to search up on his back end.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. Did that one go in the ditch? I can't see. I mean, if it didn't go in the...
No, it looks
did.
like it's just sitting on the edge of the ditch.
Okay.
Sorry, we're a little bit obstructed in our view in the commentary tent at that end.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably no real danger in Kate playing a yard up through that middle one.
Yes.
And turn it down onto the jack. That one that just went through is a fair way away from the head.
Very impressed with the greens here at Ascot Park. They look like they're running beautifully,
Yeah.
even though it's getting a little darker and a little bit heavier. Still got good speed and good turn about them.
Yeah, no, they green's always good this time of the year, just coming out of the pennant season, Pete.
I know, we started a little bit earlier when we should be finishing it a little bit later.
Yeah, that's a conversation for another day.
We'll leave that one alone.
All right, so Bess actually playing some solid weight here.
Well, we talked about the rub of the green again, didn't we?
Yeah. Got one of them. So
Nathan obviously calling Kate there just to get to Sam's bowl and just turn over, or just in between would be ideal.
Ideally, you want to get through that port, turn the front one or get to the jack.
Yep.
She didn't quite send it. Yeah, it's a pretty hard shot here. Yeah. Good call from Sam. Forehand through the one on its wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Got protection on that side.
Playing with, what, a yard, 2 yards away? Or can go a little bit, bit
firmer,
harder?
Yep. Firmer, I reckon.
Yep.
Beth generally plays these really good. Shows good weight. Oh, we're going to see what happens
Sam
here.
likes it. Sam likes it.
That's a
And
brilliant
that is
shot.
a brilliant upshot.
Wow, that's
Well
a
played, Beth.
Great conversion. And
3 now.
wow, that's a brilliant shot. That's very impressive.
Well, you did call it. You said it's generally her one of her strengths.
Yeah, that's
That's a beauty.
yeah. Sammy called that, and he worst result for him was jack into the corner where he's standing right now, and he's absolutely got the best result out of Beth there. And that's a great shot.
Not too much of a reaction from Kate and Nathan there.
No,
I think they knew what the shot was and what could happen.
Look, a little tap on the leg there because that was a good shot.
Yep.
Big shot in the context of the game. There's a chance here for Sam to draw for 4 and put some pressure on Nathan with his last bowl.
Well, I think that last shot of Beth's is something that you'd be showing in a coaching clinic in controlled weight, getting to your target bowl and opening the head up. And
The secret of that shot was the weight that
Yeah.
she played.
Yep.
Those shots are the hardest ones because a lot of players either underplay it or overplay it.
Mhm.
And those shots are the ones that are really good that just do something but still hang around.
Yep.
And that's a very... Yeah, that might be in as well, Pete.
Yep.
So it's really difficult for Nathan now.
Is he looking to draw here to cut the number down or slightly move the kitty backwards where...
Well, the way he's trotting down, it's backhand and trying to get the jack on the way through, I think.
Yep.
He's played it well. He's played it real well. What a cracker. That is a brilliant shot. Well, that's
cut
taken
it
a lot
back
of...
to at least...
It's only one, I
One,
reckon.
I reckon.
Yeah, it's one.
Yep.
No, that's a great shot. Yep, so opportunity here if Sam wants to play it. Obviously he doesn't want any jack, but if he can just get through that port and land that bowl with a yard, he's
looking at 5.
5. Big shot in the context of the game, and that's probably what he's looking at right now.
And Nathan, as per usual, comes up clutch when he absolutely needed to. I've seen it plenty of times. I've been on the receiving end a couple of times.
Yeah, I mean that's something that amazes me about Nathan, that he can adjust his weight from bowl to bowl, and it's not an easy thing to do. And I think it comes very naturally to him.
Yes,
and also through a lot of practice as well.
Yep,
that he can play
that weight and
then come back to a dead draw like that. And some players have got it and some haven't, but I think he's definitely got it.
Mastered it beautifully.
Yeah, well, Sam looks like he's going to go forehand here, so he's feeling the danger of playing it.
Yep.
So he's just going to play the safe side and maybe draw another one. He's
not too happy.
He thinks he's a bit quick. He's tried to get it from this side, which is probably wasn't a bad idea. Yep. No, that's one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
8-6 after 9.
Have we got an update on the other game, have we, Pete?
Still at 8-4, but I'll ask the question. Well, so far, shot of the day definitely goes to Beth on that last end there.
Absolutely, that was a brilliant conversion.
Yep.
And in reply, Nathan, under a fair bit of pressure to go one down is probably the best result there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Beth's just pulled up.
And this is what bowls is about, those corrections. Obviously, Beth on her first bowl going back that way was short because Nathan and Kate had changed the length.
Correct.
Played a very nice second bowl, but then was still in the game to play her upshot and clear the head out for 3 or 4 at one stage there as well. So, that's the beauty about bowls, isn't it? That you're always in the game some way. You might bowl short one and a little bit past on the next.
What I say to a lot of people that I coach, I say you're always going to put down a bowl you're not happy with, and it's all about correcting it. And people get a bit bogged down on their bowls that don't do what they want, rather than focusing on trying to do what they want.
I'm a firm believer that there's a value in every bowl, no matter what. And if you're a little bit long, and that gives opportunity for your 3s and your 4s to move the kitty back or change the head, look at the head. Obviously, we don't like too many short ones, but
No.
But, wide, slightly wider or slightly deeper is not such a bad thing.
No, not at all. So Kate's got inside of Beth on this occasion. She's got there first. So Beth's still bowled very good line on both those bowls. Absolutely perfect line.
And as a coach, are you just working with that, going, your line's good, just continually work on your weight?
Yeah, well, a lot of people, they get cross and they drop a short bowl, right? And we all do it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does it.
Yep.
But if your bowl's on the line, it's not much of a correction in my view. But people tend to overcorrect, right? So instead of taking the positive that my line is correct,
Yes.
right, they go, oh, I'm short.
Yep.
No, I look at it the other way. My line is correct. That's just me.
Nathan absolutely coming up with a beautiful bowl line-wise as well.
See him just coming up on his back end here, trying to get something in there. It's getting blocked up a little bit in the front. Well, he got Beth right in the right spot.
Sometimes there is value in the short bowls occasionally.
Yep, and no response from the players, and that's they know that was good fortune.
Yep.
No response. We don't clap and say good shot. No, that was a fortunate one, but yeah, no response from the players, and that's very respectful of them both.
Mm-hmm. It's fair to say these players have been around long enough to know that that's going to happen. And Nathan, a lovely correction there.
There's a beautiful reply. Oh, and the arrow's just sitting up on its edge.
And just the scores in that second game, they haven't updated their scoreboard at the moment. So all we can see at the moment is 8-4 to Kylie Day and Brenton Brown. Stu's definitely getting his money's worth, isn't he?
Beth just looking to arrive up here, just trying to land on Nathan's bowl.
It's not too far away.
She's played a real cracker here, I think.
Got it. Oh, bad luck.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Yeah, next result's one down. That's good. Yeah, she was a bit stiff there, actually.
Maybe Beth heard us over here giving her a bit of a crack about that short one, and all of a sudden, bang, right on it again.
I don't think Beth's listening to
No.
us, mate. I think she's pretty zoned in at the
I
moment.
think she's as well. Bit unlucky not to belly Nathan there and sit and stay, really.
Yeah, well.
Yep, good. I think you can tell the similar car. You work back off you, get it, get the line, have a go.
Really not too much of a correction for Beth on this bowl.
No, not
Almost
at all.
the same shot,
Sam,
or looking at the same shot.
Sam was looking for her to move the jack and get it. Yeah, it's a tough one here. Does Nathan want to turn one on the other side? Yep. Beauty of this shot, if Kate does come up a little bit short, it's gonna change the next one for
Sam.
It's going to make it quite difficult for him. She gets to that front one and turns it onto the line. Oh, she's played it pretty good here.
That is brilliant, Kate.
Brilliant shot. Got the double jam.
Yep.
Yeah,
And a beautiful replay of that.
yeah, that's brilliant.
So now that obviously pretty much locks the kitty in to a certain degree.
Yeah.
What's Sam's options here? Because obviously up the line and on the backhand side, you've got both of Nathan's and Kate's bowls.
Yes, it's a tough one here because
It is.
if this bowl, Beth's bowl goes out, Yeah, I think he's just going to be looking in here. If he goes one down here, I think it's a good result. But
Yes.
he may play more solid. I'm not sure what his thought process is at the moment. Looking at that speed, he's just trying to get amongst them, but I think he's going to turn up the front one, which is unfortunate.
Now it's like game on for Nathan. What's he's looking obviously potentially for the squeeze to see the bowl come out where Beth's standing at the moment, and he obviously doesn't want to fatten it up any bigger.
No. Once again, I'm not going to try and get in Nathan's head, but
No.
I quite like the way that's set up at the moment.
Yes.
I think I'd be looking for where the jack's going to go.
Yes.
And not make it easier for Sam.
Yep.
It's a hard enough shot as it is right now.
Because there's not really a number there either that they can pick up if he takes out one of Beth's bowls there.
No. And he could possibly come in on that forehand, because if he's a little bit short, it's going to force Sam to play more weight than he wants, or he's going to have to try and get through the other side, which is not ideal either.
Yep. We've got an update on the second rink over there. It's 10-4 to Day and Brown after 10 ends.
Nathan's decided on his forehand. I mean, you could play an absolute cracker here and get that bowl of Beth's. It's a tough one, though. But it looks like he's going for cover, Pete. He's thinking the jack may spit if Sam plays big weight.
And then that gives them two out there.
Yep.
If that happens.
Interesting decision for Sam here. It's one of those that's very tempting.
Yes.
But could get very ugly.
Now, does someone like Beth sort of give him some advice, or do you leave that to Sam and go, you've seen the head, you've been up at the head, your call, I back you either way?
Every skipper's different.
Mm-hmm.
Some skippers are, some don't.
Yes.
But Beth's a very experienced player, and I don't think they'll be doing anything too silly here. He's just trying to get into that little slot. He's going to change something here. That was a really good try.
Yes.
I think it's only two now, maybe.
Very good weight again.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't stupid weight.
Yep. And because of the angle of that, the kitty didn't squirt where we all thought it might.
Yeah, he's got the inside edge of Beth and on that front one as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, so Nathan's drawing for three here, I reckon. Does he go through the hole? Not quite. Yep, so
Two
that's
it is.
two. So we're
all even.
We're all square.
8 all after 10. And the beauty is, mate, we've got a final still to look forward to as well.
Yeah. I don't know if we can get a shot of it, but that sunset is unbelievable.
It is a cracking sunset.
It is an amazing
right.
sunset. Yeah, it's a beautiful night to be sitting here
there
watching
we go.
bowls.
There we go. We just got a shot of it right there.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful night here at the Ascot Park Bowling Club. And it's a great start by Kate.
Kate coming a little bit shorter.
Yes,
We did predict this a little bit earlier. They did the T to T, or close to the T to T.
And that's a really good lead bowl. I like those ones that sort of hide the jack, and it messes with people's depth perception.
Yes.
And you tend to overplay when you can't see the jack.
And this is our first short end,
Yeah.
that we've had
Shortish.
so far, or shortish, yeah.
Yeah, so strike one to Kate. what I try and encourage with the state girls when it's this scenario, especially for the leaders, is we don't want a jack high bowl.
Yep.
We want to try and get back to the line.
But behind.
But behind.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. It's not giving the opposition a visual to the jack.
So you're talking about 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You
Yes.
don't want them to work off of
No.
something to work off those bowls. Yep.
I mean, how many times do you play in a tournament and you hear people say, oh, you can use that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you haven't got one there, they can't use it, can they?
Correct.
So,
Yep.
So I encourage the state girls, that, especially the front end players, that we don't want jack high bowls if we can help it.
Yep.
Especially at national level, where it's just about giving the shot away to the opposition because they're so good. It's not easy to do, but you have to convince yourself that we don't want to be jack high. But some will say, "Oh, jack high bowl within a mat length's a good shot," but to me, it's actually
you're giving opportunities to your opposition.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, you're giving opportunities to yourself as well,
Yeah,
if you absolutely need to.
That's correct.
But you want them to make the mistake first. So, yeah, totally get it. Nathan again, intently watching. Just pulling up a bit short. But still within a reasonable radius of that kitty as well.
Yeah, so even Beth showing what we're just talking about, you can come off of that bowl, right? If it's not there and it's behind, well, it's a dead draw.
Yep.
And if you're holding a number and the opposition dead draw in that gap and they get one, well, hats off to them. Ones aren't such a bad thing. Nothing past the jack here, Pete.
Very interesting, isn't it? We've shortened up the end, and all of a sudden everyone's short as well.
Yeah, and Nathan can play a good shot here and just turn those bowls down onto the jack, and it's going to be really tough for Sam.
Well, we got our first one past the kitty.
Yeah, and I think he was just trying to do that, just a fraction wide, but finishing a good home.
Well, Sam's with the GTR bowls look like they're swinging quite late. Is this an ideal scenario for him, which we're just looking at right now? Bad luck.
Yeah, that should force Kate out onto her backhand now. And as a state coach, I'm quite pleased to see, Nathan, he's in the state system as well, and these two playing together. And I think Nathan will be a very good teacher as well.
Yes.
Like his demeanour and his shot calling is all very steady, and you can't coach that. You can't buy that sort of coaching.
Yes.
And I think Nathan's very, very good for her for that. And
Yep.
Giving her a lot of confidence, and look at those three
And
bowls.
I was going to say, her last shot there was an absolute beauty. Shot of the day, contender again.
So this is going to force Beth to play a little bit more weight and just try and disturb something here.
The emergency services doing their thing behind us. And again,
Wow, once again, that's a result that's come from bowling good weight.
yes.
Off the ball.
I think she got shot out of that, Pete.
She did.
Yep.
That one there.
Yeah, she's played some big conversions when the rink's been in trouble.
And it's all got down to weight control.
Yep, she just hasn't underplayed it or overplayed it. She's just played enough to do something for her skipper.
Well,
Yeah, well,
not a bad result.
yeah, it's another tough one for Sam to hang on to it here. I mean, Nathan can come up and get that ball. He can sit it out. He's probably 3 or 4.
And they've got the advantage of the back bowl near the ditch as well. So
Yeah, this is a hard shot for for Sam. I mean, you could probably come from backhand
Mm-hmm.
and just try and draw to that corner. But Nathan's already...
He's already working out the angles, isn't he?
The angles, how can I get that bowl and leave the rest of those bowls there?
Yes.
Trying to anticipate Sam here. I think I'd go forehand, but... Forehand...
Well,
Beth might go forehand and come into this back corner, but...
I wouldn't put it past Beth right now in that she's been bowling brilliantly and her weight control's been perfect.
Yep, she's going to go forehand. Working really well together, all four players.
Mm.
You don't get to this end of the tournament without doing that.
Well, change the head again.
That's, I think she might be down now, but you know, at the end of the day, that I think Nathan was always going to have a fair crack at that for a number. So
Yep.
I don't know if it's one down or holding. It's a bit hard to tell with the camera angle. Could be two. Don't know.
One and a good look, I reckon.
You know, some people would get cross with that shot if you've gone one down, but
Mhm.
the potential for Nathan to get four was there.
Yep.
It's very real. So, you know, as a coach, if the state girls do that and go one down, I'm actually happy with that.
Yep.
Because it's taken away the opportunity for the opposition to get that number that they're looking for.
Well, you're sort of hitting all the briefs, aren't you? The kitty's moved a little bit. You've changed the opposition shot. You've made them think about it a little bit more. And now there's an opportunity for Nathan here.
So Nathan probably thinks if he can pop that ball all the way through.
Oh, no.
Oh, he was a bit unlucky there.
He was.
Or if he didn't get that front one,
He would have bellied it beautifully.
yeah. He liked it. He liked it. So
Questions put back on Sam again.
yeah, well, once again, you know, in this corner back by the ditch that we can't see on screen at the moment.
There's
I
a
think
bowl.
There's a bowl sitting there.
There is.
And Nathan's probably going to have a fair go at that, I think. So does Sam go there, or does he try and change? Kate's grinning. She's
Well, they've actually got two
there,
on the
yeah,
ditch.
two there. So does Sam take the punt and try and change it, or does he go defensive and say, "Oh, over to Nathan, if you get it, you get it"?
Well, we all know Nathan's quality,
Yeah.
so the questions asked, he's probably going to answer pretty favourably.
Looks like he's trying to get back there. Yeah,
And he
well,
split them.
He split them, so it's over to you, Nathan. He's going to have to play fairly solid up through that gap in the front between the green and,
Mhm.
and the other one, the Nathan's bowl. So
Could he potentially get both those Beth bowls out with a little flick if he gets it just right and leave the kitty where it is?
looking at it from where we're sitting, Pete, I don't think he can do it without getting the jack. So
Yeah.
I do think it's only one.
Yes.
It's only one. So yeah, that bowl at from where we're sitting 1 o'clock. That's right, causing him to play
Mhm.
bigger weight than he wants, I think.
Because if that bowl wasn't there, he'd be looking just to arrive up and just tickle the kitty out to that those two blue and white bowls.
He's seen something on the forehand, so we'll.
Once again, Beth coming up with the goods, changing the head.
Yeah. Yep, she's played two really good not conversions that have, just got the rink out of trouble.
Can't see Sam making any type of number there.
There's a little bit of danger.
There is.
I guess what he's thinking is if he lands the bowl,
Yes.
he's 3.
Yes.
But getting to it's a different matter.
Yep.
If he goes backhand and turns the shot bowl onto the jack, he's,
It could
he's 3 down.
Could squirt the kitty, yes. A little bit of a smile there from Sam.
It's,
Backhand.
I don't know if there's a lot of conviction in this shot, Pete.
Nope.
Oh,
Good, very good weight though.
yeah, it was a
That was a
very,
good
very
effort.
good attempt.
And again,
Yeah.
good weight.
Yeah,
That's one to Sam and I'd like to thank sponsors, Sports Centre, Dress to Impress, obviously. Clearly, as you can see there, some of our state representatives,
Yeah, and great pictures there too. And
they are.
in Perth it was really hot, and those uniforms were very, very comfortable.
So for clubs looking for any uniforms for the new year or a change of uniforms, certainly hit up Sports Centre.
So we 9-8 after 11.
Once again, bowl right on that centre line.
Yeah, good evening to Rachel. In answer to your questions, I'm pretty sure they are aerodynamic swirls. Yeah, I keep waiting for someone to get a number here, Pete, but I don't see it happening.
No, well, all players have bowled fairly tight right from the get-go.
And there's Beth again.
Great
Along the
correction,
line.
once again.
Yeah, I said on the live stream the other day that, and I think it was the Country Carnival 4s, that just sometimes you get a 4 or a 5 and that's what you win your rink by. And
Yes.
I actually don't see that happening in this game.
No. Both these combinations had their final 8 games were reasonably comfortable, but no game's ever as comfortable as the score sometimes reflects. You've still got to do the job, don't you?
You do, and anybody can beat you on any given day.
Absolutely. And that is correct. They are both using dynamics, aerodynamics.
Yep.
And Sam is using the Taylor's GTR, and Beth is using the Henselite XGs. Welcome to Wayne from Broken Hill.
Yeah, we're getting towards the business end now, and
Things have
Yeah.
tightened up.
you certainly want to be having your nose in front down the last couple of ends.
Sue, I'd probably suggest contacting Bowls SA one of the reception people there at Bowls SA would probably be able to help you out there. Sue, who commented on the live stream about a shirt. Yeah, certainly would contact Bowls SA Monday morning.
So this is one of those I was talking about earlier, Pete, where the bowls are in a line, and it's
Messing with the depth perception.
yeah, and you know, you're making it tough for your opponent to draw one, which is what you're probably trying to do. You stick a jack high bowl out there, and it just gives everyone a little bit more confidence to do it. I mean, I've got no doubt that Nathan's going to be close here, but it's a lot tougher when the bowls are in a line like this. I reckon that's a good 3 to Beth and Sam at the moment.
So Kate would be looking to almost play Nathan's last shot there.
Yeah,
Try and just come underneath that wing bowl.
You'd be trying to do what I don't want her to do.
Yep.
Is put a wing bowl to give something for
Yes.
Nathan to have a look at.
Yep.
And in a pairs game, especially, you know, in this scenario, one of the best things you can do is just get a bowl out, give something for your skipper to get an angle at the jack. This is a really tough head to get to at the moment. So that backhand side now is Nathan's looking to go up through that swirl bowl of Kate's, just trying to give himself an angle at it.
I mean, best case scenario, she gets through the gap. Worst case scenario, she bumps her bowl up.
There it is.
And there it
off
is.
the bowl. That's a great shot.
Yep.
Great result. Obviously, Nathan saw that angle. So, yeah, that was...
And once again, weight control was ideal.
Yep. Yeah, look, that bowl was coming up into the head. If she got it flush, she got a right off of it.
Yep.
And once again, no claps, nothing. And recognised that the shot was called. And now it's a shootout.
The skips having to become leads.
Yeah. Nothing better than when you're a leader that you've just done that and then you draw it with this one and help your skipper. And
Nathan's willing it.
just not quite. Oh, we've got to shoot off now. So, are you back in here, Pete? You're going to get Sam to get there first, or are you going to Nathan?
I reckon Sam, with those GTRs, will definitely go wider, and it'll swing back quite late. I think this is a real advantage to Sam here, but I don't discount Nathan getting all over that jack right from his first bowl. So in answer to your question, I'm sitting on the fence.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I like his speed.
I do.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, then that changes my guess. I still think Nathan will be looking to draw up here. Sorry for the noises on the camera there. Some adjustments being made on the run.
If Nathan draws another one here, which is, it looks like he has. Oh, that's made it tough.
That has made it very tough. Well, I did call it. I did say he'd get there.
Yeah, I think if he hadn't have done that, I think Sam might have been tempted to go for that with the back bowl of Beth. But
well, now it hides, as you can almost see from this angle, just hides the kitty a little bit.
Sam's got to play biggie here. Could be a big swing in the game here, Pete. If because Nathan's going to be drawing for 3 if Sammy can't get one in here. Opportunity here for Nathan.
Big opportunity. Nathan looking to draw just inside his last bowl, really.
Yes, that's all he needs to do. Expecting to get this.
Yep.
Big swing in the game here.
Oh, where's he sent it?
He's just got to beat that front green one. Oh,
not quite.
No, unfortunately didn't get it, but I've been a bit nervous about hitting the green up, but that's definitely 2.
2 to Nathan Black and Kate. 10-9.
And they hit the front for the first
First time, yeah.
First time in the game.
12 ends, and now we're definitely getting to the business end, and a 3 there would have made it a bit interesting.
A little discussion about the length, and the mat's come up.
We did flag this a bit earlier. That's Kate's favourite length, or one of her favourite lengths.
And good evening to Tyson Wilbur-Wilson.
Yes, making the move up there.
Hope you're going well, mate.
To Mount Lewis.
Mount Lewis,
yep.
And I think he's also heading over and playing for the Footscray Bulldogs or something over in Victoria.
Yep.
And congratulations on your nomination, mate, for State Player of the Year.
I see Robbie McEwen tuning in as well. Good umpire. Saw some good comments from the players today, mate. So was expecting to see you down here today, but obviously you're on an off day.
And there's a great shot again by Beth. And, right on the nose of the jack. And this is a good reply from Kate. Just in there behind, that's a good shot.
Once again, Kitty didn't move, but it's being hidden very, very well, isn't it?
Yeah, and definitely put Sam and Beth in an offensive position. And she's played 2 very good bowls here. Just tucked it in behind. That's 2 cracker lead bowls. That's brilliant.
Trying to get a score update. We believe it's still 12-4, but we're just going to get that confirmed. We're a little bit away from that rink at the moment.
And it's a very good evening to one of my favourite people in the world, Stephen Dennis. Very good greenkeeper, very good bowler, and just a all-round good bloke to be around. And I hope that you and the kids are well, mate.
Sam's just playing to tuck that around. Now, does someone like Nathan get a bit excited about that now that he's just changed it a little bit?
No, I don't think he can see a little bit of the jack, but I don't think he would do anything silly here.
Yep.
You don't want to be dropping a number now after hitting the front.
Nathan just getting a little rub there.
A little fortunate, but once again, good weight.
So now does Sam look at that 9 o'clock bowl and look to just move that kitty a little bit?
Yep, just try and hide that around the corner now. He's played it pretty well. He's played it real well. that is a
And
brilliant
that is
shot. Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Yep.
He's a bit unhappy with it, but he couldn't have played it any better.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. And a great replay from our camera crew too.
Absolutely.
Look at that. Right. Yeah. Once again, Kate not really showing a whole lot of emotion.
No, you wouldn't know whether she's up or down or what shot she's going to play. It's on the mat and all business.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to go backhand here and try and get in there somewhere.
I believe one of her first bowls is down the back there. Again, we're a little bit obstructed from view. She's looking for a little bit of extra weight.
Fairly solid.
Yeah, that bowl there.
Kate's that far past. Yeah, you're playing that nice. Get one
Yeah,
right
so
there,
Sam's called for Beth to turn the green in behind the jack. She's played these shots really well tonight.
Come here.
Even if the front one gets turned, it's going to be okay.
Hurry.
Yeah, I reckon that's a counter, Pete.
Be very close. I think you're right.
Yeah, well, Kate. Does Nathan want her to go solid again? If she gets the jack in the pitch, he's two. He's thinking...
You still got to be nice down there.
Yeah,
Get
there
the
he's
jack
called
in your
that.
ball.
Looking for all kitty here, or close to
Yeah,
it.
or just get some of those bowls if she can. Close.
Got it.
Oh, that's
Well
a great
done.
shot.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Yep,
Good call.
excellent shot. Yeah, well, that's good from Nathan. Backed her in to play that. And we've got a replay here. She might have got a little bit of a right off the front, but the intent was there, and that was a shot that was called.
Mhm. Nathan liked it pretty early.
Oh, just got a little bit of the front one,
Yes.
but yep, good shot.
Did I hear Beth say she hasn't got enough weight?
Oh, I don't think it's
She's
too
got
bad.
too much weight.
Oh, it was only 3 rolls too many. Yeah, it wasn't that bad, that shot, Beth.
So in that scenario, obviously, Kate had already had a bit of a runner at the first one.
Yep.
Nathan obviously backed her to go again.
Yep.
In the pairs format where you're 2-2-2-2-2, you do get that opportunity to change the head or to move it as a lead and a 3, essentially.
Correct.
Because she'd already played the drive.
Yep.
The percentages are probably a little bit more in their favour of the
Yeah.
correction.
Yeah, I encourage the state ladies that if you go with your first one, you should probably go with your next one.
Mm-hmm. A great reply
it's
from Nathan.
It's a great shot. And it's put a lot of pressure on Sam here.
Yep.
Obviously, it depends what happens at the head as well.
Mhm.
But generally, if you play weight with your first one, I would encourage people to play weight with their second one. Unless it goes absolutely awry and your lot's down, you need to draw.
Yeah.
And I think that separates the really good players from the people that don't play at a high level, is that their ability to go from a full drive to a dead draw, and that's just practice.
Correct.
Absolute practice and touch. And it's not an easy thing to do. Not a lot of people practice it. Do a full-blooded drive and then do a dead draw to the ditch.
No, when I'm on the green, that's what I'm practicing at the end of the session.
Yeah, so I encourage anyone out there, just practice stuff that you don't normally do. Sam's played this pretty well.
And be looking to land.
Oh, wow.
Bad luck.
That was... So this is a big bowl now. Sam could possibly be 3 down here with 1 bowl to play.
And Nathan had an opportunity to pick up a 3 on the last, left it a little short, but he doesn't have to correct too much on his last bowl because that was a centimetre perfect.
Yeah, look, he's really only got to beat that green one, and Sam's under a fair bit of pressure. Didn't have to correct much though. He didn't miss by much with that first one.
And those scores at the bottom of the screen look like they're still correct at the moment.
Nathan hasn't quite sent it. Right, so ideally for Sam here is probably not try to get the shot. Just try to get second here. Keep you in it. You go in. He needs a clear path.
He doesn't like it. He's turned around and grabbed the mat.
No, that's
big opportunity.
That's two, and that comes from the confidence of Nathan to let Kate play that. A little bit unsure of the second one, but it looks like a 2 from this angle. Am I confused by this angle, Pete?
That's a hard one. It certainly looked initially. But the camera angle, or where the camera's set up, makes it a little bit... Oh, yeah, well and truly, it's 2. Not as well and truly as I thought.
That's 2.
2. 2 to Nathan Blacking.
So that's
okay.
4 shots in the last 2 wins.
Yep. And that makes it 12-9.
12-9 up
on
to
13.
So the pendulum has swung. And let's see if Sammy and Beth can get back in these last 2 ends.
And we know they had a little bit of the rub of the green, Kate and Nathan, a little bit with where the kitty had moved from Sam and Beth. Did the game really change too much with the shorter ends?
No, I don't think it has.
So.
No, I don't think it has.
No. Kate, again, her favourite length. You did call it.
Yeah, she will. Her and Nathan will be looking to really nail this end, and I mean 3 shots with 2 to go with a tight game like this. It's going to be hard to get a number back here.
Great starter here, Cabba.
It's a great start. That is a brilliant start by Kate. Not a good time to do that.
It's not her favourite length for no reason, mate.
No, and we've had nothing bigger than a 2 for the whole game.
That's correct.
So it's unlikely that we're going to see a 3 or a 4 in the last couple, but
stranger things have happened.
They have.
We'll use the Lee Matthews footy vernacular there. It's going to be hard to score a 3 or a 4 in the last end or the last couple of minutes of the game.
Now I'm hoping that Kate will bowl the same line but get right back on the line behind it now. And that's pretty well perfect if that stays up. There we go, that's perfect. Yep.
It's game on now, isn't it? Really, 2 ends to go.
Yeah, that
Kate
front
sitting right on it.
Front nose is going to be very hard to move.
Yep.
And what she did with that second bowl is exactly what we discussed earlier. That's something that as the state team we've been working on, that we don't stick the bowl out jack high. We make sure that we're going to protect the jack and get back behind it because it's not going anywhere else but back.
Yep.
And that's something that we will continue to work on. Nathan's got a beautiful rhythm at the moment. Beautiful rhythm.
He's got right.
That's a brilliant shot.
Yep.
That's
doesn't get much better. You called it. Great rhythm. Again, weight control is absolutely spot on.
And that's only a 1 bowl target. Just looking to arrive and just disturb something.
So Nathan looking to get in between Kate's second bowl there and his first bowl. Or
I think he'll go forehand to the back corner.
Yep.
And I think he'd be pretty happy with that setup right
Yep.
now. And, if they hold on to this, that's 14-9 with, it's pretty hard to get back. We've only had a highest number of 2 for the whole game.
Yes.
Knowing Nathan would be annoyed with that one. Yeah, there's the hand on the hit.
Oh, he's got it.
That's
a brilliant bowl, Sam.
that is an amazing shot from Sam. That is absolutely under pressure. Not much to look at. And that shot's fantastic.
Yes, it does feel like night hours, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Playing into the wee hours.
Yeah.
Feels later than what it is.
Yeah.
It's only 6:30.
Yeah. It's only up past 6, but it feels a lot
It does.
a lot later.
And Sam obviously coming up with the goods on that that last bowl. Again, we've said it before, that the weight control from all 4 players has been first class right from the first bowl.
Interesting call from Nathan here. He wants Kate to come through on that forehand. The chance of turning Beth up through it, but he's got her playing fairly solid weight.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yeah, I think what he's trying to do is get a look at the jack, and she gets that front one off the line, or
What do you like?
gets the jack through. We've got the back bowl.
Turn out of that, you see that, very good. Good, Beth.
There we get a 3 on this end, Pete,
Wow.
and
This
go
is-
into it.
This is the question.
Beth turns up her other one. That's going to be good.
Wow.
That's actually really good.
It's changed it.
Yep. So similar thing now on the other side. Backhand through that. Through Kate through her bowl in the front there.
Mm-hmm.
She loves these shots.
Get it. Turn out of that, see that ball, have a
Well,
go.
it's not all bad for Nathan and Kate there, because they do have those back bowls that are still in play. So
Yeah, well, if Beth happens to get to her bowl in the front there and turn it for 2,
Yep.
We could be going in for a very exciting last end.
absolutely. Oh, plugs the hole a little bit.
Yeah. I'll say it's fantastic bowls. The standard hasn't really dropped off as the night's gone on, and it's been good right from the start. Nathan's looking to get in here and turn that, or he
Not
might dead
far
draw
off it. That
Oh,
is a brilliant shot.
Yeah, a little fist pump from Nathan. That
Yep.
is an amazing shot. Dead draw, just underneath that.
And
Brilliant,
wa-
brilliant shot.
And once again, Nathan coming up clutch
Yeah,
when he needed to.
that's just an amazing shot. That's why the young man is the world champion.
Thumbs up from Kate there, and for good reason too. Yep,
He doesn't
Nathan knows it as
He
well.
doesn't normally show a lot, Nathan, but a little fist pump there,
Mm-hmm.
and good on him too. So over to you, Sam.
Ideally, he was probably looking at that wing bowl of his to work off of, or Kate's to
Yeah.
work off of, but to basically dead draw it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable bowl.
Unbelievable confidence.
Yep.
I guess he turns that one or two rolls. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
the dead draw underneath that. It's just perfect weight.
Yep.
Sam doesn't like it.
Nope.
So with that weight, he was looking to turn best bowl
yep.
through and spit the jack out here to, what is
Yep.
it, 5 o'clock?
Yep.
On our screen.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I think that's what Nathan was looking at just
Yeah.
then.
yeah. So if it spits out here to 5 o'clock, so Nathan might be looking at the angle.
Yeah, he'll be looking to get in here, I reckon.
Yeah, at about 5 o'clock on our screen. I
Yep.
don't know how it looks at home, but
We're just trying to get an update on that second semi-final at the moment. Looks like they have finished. The last score update that we did have, or that was sent through, was 12-4. And you called it a couple of ends ago, Nathan, in a beautiful rhythm at the moment, and that last bowl was brilliant.
so right now he's actually purposely trying to do this to try and get in Sam's line
Yep.
and his eye. That's where he put his foot. Well, it's a big bowl here for Sam. Tough one too. He's got to play really good speed to swing around the front there.
I think as an advertisement for bowls, put this on in the background and watch this over and over again, because we've seen some brilliant shots from all four players.
Yeah, well, see what happens here. Oh, well,
Didn't.
well, that's one.
Yep. Well, 13-9 after 14. And Kate sticking with her shorter lengths.
And it looks like we're complete in the other semi-final. And the victors appear to be Kylie Day and Brenton Brown. So they're just waiting patiently for the result of this game, and then we're into the final, Pete.
I reckon a hot pie or a pasty in between games might be on the agenda at the moment.
Being an athlete, mate, I can't be eating that. You reckon I'm any chance for a decaf with almond milk?
Yeah, he might be struggling. Even the local Chibo might be closed at the moment. And Kate, again, good line. If I had my van here, you might have been able to get one.
Yeah, it's not getting any warmer.
No.
So, yeah, I'm just looking down at the scorecard. Like, the whole game, there hasn't been any more than a 2. And we're 4 shots the difference with one end of play. And that's credit to all the players that it's just been so tight for the whole game.
And we've just got a final result there at 16-4 to Kylie Day and Brenton Brown.
So Shuey's got to the pointy end again, and
Just fallen short.
according to our feedback, he's got a backup for the 4s tomorrow as well.
Well, this game hasn't gone to script, really, has it? Because each time we've sort of thought that one of the two teams is going to get a number or pick up a 2 or 3, the opposition's come along and changed the head and moved the kitty and changed the game, really, and it's kept everybody on their toes right from the get-go.
Yeah, it's sitting here. It's hard to see where the game has sort of just got away a little bit, but 4 shots. 4 shots, it's not a lot. Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint a spot where it sort of just swung back. I think N7 and 8, when they hit the front,
They haven't looked back.
no. So Sam puts 2 on top of it here. You never know.
Just feel that little bit of cool breeze coming up now and just slowing things down a touch.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking at Nathan, you'd think it's 30 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to get 4 here now, I think, with that one.
Nathan's put his foot down where he wants it. And after a bit of a slow start from Nathan and Kate, they've really worked hard to get themselves back in the game. And like you said, in 7 and 8, finally got themselves in front and have just kept things going right from there.
Okay. Up. Run all this. Up.
Yeah, a bit of the sting's gone out of the game now.
That's 2 feet.
I'm not saying that Sam and Beth have given it away,
No.
but yeah, look, there's still a small opportunity. Clear run here, he's good. Shot.
Yep.
You're only that far.
At this stage, Sam's thinking, how can I get 4?
Yep. This is at about the time that I reckon Kate will go, I'm just going to drop one right near it or punch one up.
And there it
And
is.
there it is.
Yep, Jack down in that corner. There's still a chance. I really like Beth's composure on the green. It's just really steady.
Hurry up. Up.
Well, it's over to Sam now.
Yep, so Sam's looking to see how I can get 4, and Nathan's thinking, how do I stop
Yep.
him getting 4?
Mm-hmm. All right, mate, I'll put it back on you this time. What do you think Nathan's going to do? I reckon he's going to dead draw it.
Do you? I reckon he's probably going to go forehand into this corner around about 7 o'clock, but because I think that's where the Jack's going to try.
Yep.
Sam's going to try and get the Jack there.
Yep.
But looking at that speed, I wouldn't be surprised if he's right on it. Yep, he's seen the danger. Just
And-
past that's probably...
perfect
there you
one.
go.
Yep.
There you go. Was I right?
You were.
Yeah, okay.
He'll draw with his second one.
Yeah, okay.
Make it a nice clean draw on the second one.
Rightio.
What's going through Sam's mind here? I mean, he still needs the number somehow, but where do you find it?
Yeah, you get to a point where you try to kill. Give us another crack at it.
Yep. But there is a lot of bowls in front
Yeah.
of that kitty, which makes it very hard.
I guess he's still thinking backhand, trying to get it into that corner.
Got to hold on him. Not quite.
I think Nathan's just going to double check.
Screen lends itself to 1 to Nathan and Kate, but only just.
Yeah, it's pretty close, but can't see 4 there, mate.
No.
Unfortunately for Sam and for Beth.
Locals enjoying watching this semi-final.
Yeah.
Stick with us, folks. The final will be coming up, I would assume, relatively shortly after this match here. Players won't want to have too much time off the green. So grab a hot cup of tea or a hot chocolate or a nice coffee and sit back and watch the final of the state mixed pairs, the Bowls SA state mixed pairs. Coming to you live from the Ascot Bowling Club here in Adelaide. You really can't tell whether Nathan's up or down there, can you?
No, and that's all part of it, Pete.
Yep.
Your demeanour on the green, no matter what's happening. You watch the best players, their demeanour, it doesn't really change a lot. I think Scotty Tholborns and the Wayne Rudigers of the world, they just, you don't really pick it if they're 20 up or 20 down.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's an art to that as well.
Mm-hmm. And the moral of the story is don't play them in poker.
Yeah, body language is a big thing.
And is that something you guys work at the state level, or not as much as it should?
Oh, we talk about it a lot with the state women. We talk about the body language and demeanour and not trying to give away too much how you're feeling to your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy thing to do because we all want to win and bad luck here and there. So,
yep.
But as I said, I think Scotty and Wayne are masters at it.
And that does also take years of practice too. They've been on the greens for a long time.
Yeah.
And that is
semi-final.
the end of the semi-final. Congratulations to Nathan Black and Kate Argent-Bowden. I think it was a 1.
Don't think it matters, does it?
No. 14-9 after 15 ends.
Thanks, Pete. And,
thank you very much, mate. Stick around, everybody, for the final between Kylie Day, Brenton Brown, and Nathan Black and Kate Argent-Bowden.
And I'd anticipate 15, 20 minutes, mate.
Yep. Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you all then.